I would like to take a few minutes of your time to introduce you to Kahoot. This is a fun, interactive tool to review curriculum, gather opinions, introduce new topics, reward or energize your students, get classroom insight to assist with formative assessment, motivate teamwork, teach colleagues and parents, and it can even be used for homework help. And if your district allows, kids can even create their own Kahoots. It's easy to start up once you register for a free account and log in at kahoot.com. So let's take a tour. So I'm going to log in. Once you're on the site, you can choose from pre-made curriculum aligned Kahoots. You'll look for the magnifying glass to find the search area to find pre-made ones, or you can just search down here. We'll come back to that in a few minutes though. You can make your own to fit your needs, and to do that you would just press the new K button. That'll only take a few minutes to prepare, and the site will save your created Kahoots in the My Kahoot section over here. In this section there are 3 folders to organize your work. There's the Created by Me, the My Favorites, and Shared with Me. If you're unsure which folder you put your work in, you can search all 3 folders down here with the purple search button. The site makes it super easy for you to organize and reuse all your Kahoots, and I'll show you how easy in just a little later on. If we press the My Results button at the top, that's going to bring up all of your search results so that you can go back. This is just another way for you to find your work. The frequently asked questions is extremely helpful. It'll help you find what you're looking for. You can just scroll down. They're organized into categories, all the questions, for managing accounts, Kahoots for businesses, playing Kahoot if you have questions about that for your students, mobile apps, challenges and homework, creating Kahoots, adding media to a Kahoot, sharing Kahoots, and the IT and network setup, okay, and the pedagogy. If you don't find what you need in the frequently asked questions section, let me close that out. You can go to the support section, and a customer service representative will be right with you and help you troubleshoot your answer very, very quickly. Okay, so let's go back through the pre-made Kahoots. We're going back to the magnifying glass. And we're going to type in a subject. Let's just choose digital citizenship. Okay. You can see that there are thousands of results. I think there's 9,280 here. Choose the one that you would like to preview to see if it's appropriate for your students' needs. Okay. Notice at the bottom of each one there is a sample question. So you can take a peek to see if you even want to preview it. And notice also that on the picture, it tells you how many questions are involved in that particular Kahoot. So this one has 9 questions, this one has 20. Click on the picture to preview all of the questions. Okay, so there you can see all of the questions involved in this one. And if you press the 3 dots, you can preview the game from the teacher and the student point of view. So here's my 3 dots, and I'd like to preview. So this is what you would see on your teacher computer, and this is what the students would have on their device, whether it's a cell phone, a Chromebook, desktop, a tablet, whatever it is. So you would be able to see that. Notice you can play from this page or even copy and paste the link. Here's the link down here. Whoops. Down here there's a copy and a playable link that you can copy and paste and put right into a Google Classroom. So we're going to take a look at the first one so you can get an idea of what you will see. So we'll go back to the preview. And this is what you will see when it pops up. When you click Classic, that will actually start your game. Let's take a look at the game options that will best fit your students, so you can change these. I really like the name generator here. so that it'll take students' names off and give them appropriate kind of silly names. You can turn that on or off depending on your students. You can turn the streak bonus, the podium, all of these you can turn on and off. And if you're not sure what they mean, you just click on the view details and it'll give you a little summary. So for example, this one is to reward player accuracy with bonus points for correctly answering multiple questions in a row. So you can get one wrong and the streak will reset. So it'll just give you a little idea there. If you look farther down, there's a two-step join. This one, not only will you put in the game pin, but you'll also put in a number of patterns and it is counted down. It's a little bit difficult for elementary, but the middle school kids might be able to do this in a timely fashion. Okay, so we'll go up. I'm going to press Classic to get it started. I'll just wait for just a second. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to turn off the music right now. Okay, so we are going to enter in this game pin, 3354629. Enter. And it's going to give me a chance to spin for my nickname. The Glad Octopus. Okay, I don't mind that one, so I'll go. You'll see that I popped up over here on the teacher screen. So if all your students, when all of your students have popped up here and you're ready to go, you can press Start. You can choose to read the question out loud or have the kids read silently depending on the needs of your students. Then they have a limited amount of time to answer the question by clicking on the shape. So here's the screen. Forward posting embarrassing pictures of someone you know without their permission is, and we would choose cyberbullying, so we will click on the shape. The next screen shows the correct answer with the check mark and also how many students answered correctly. When you're ready, you can press Next, and it will show the scoreboard. So imagine if there were more students in your class, you would be able to see the score. And when you're ready, you can press Next again for another question. If you get an answer wrong, your screen's going to tell you. So CoolJewel363 is a good password. I think it is, but let's press False. So you can see what happens when you get one wrong. Okay, so the check is telling us that that was the correct answer. Notice how it does not show the student's name or even the nickname, so the students aren't pointed out. At any time, you can end the game by pushing End Game. So we'll try that. And you can see the results of your Kahoot by pushing Get Results. From this screen, you can view your results in graph form or save your results or play again in ghost mode to try to beat your score. And this would be perfect for studying for a test. On the student screen, they'll get a chance to rate or recommend the Kahoot. To go back to the home page, just press New Game. Okay, so there's the ghost mode. Okay, now that you've seen how engaging this can be for students, let's take a look at how to make one for your own. Remember, all you have to do to get started is click the purple New K button. You can watch a short video to give you some pointers. I'll let you do that on your own. You have some choices of what type of Kahoot to create. You can do a quiz, a jumble, discussion, or a survey. And they are down here. Under each type of Kahoot, there is a brief description so you can pick what is most appropriate for your needs. Since we've already seen what the quiz looks like, let's choose a survey. And a survey is just to gather an opinion or some insight. So I'm going to click on that. So on this page, we can add your title, and we can just call it we will call this one Screencast Example. And from this page, you can see that you'll be able to add a cover image if you like. You can credit sources down at the bottom, and even farther down, there's even a little section where you can create an introduction video if you like. The description is required, so we're just going to write an example for Screencast. Okay. I'm going to make it only visible to me, but you can show it to everyone. The language, and then for audience, I will choose school. When you're ready to go and you have your image uploaded or your video, you've credited your sources, you can press OK, go. And you're ready to type in your question. Okay, so we will press the plus sign to put our first question, and I will just ask, do you have a social media account like Instagram, Musical.ly, or Snapchat? So this will start off my discussion. I can set the time limit to longer or shorter if I like. I'll keep it at 20 seconds. Notice that answer 1 and answer 2 are required. So this is just a simple yes/no question as a starting point to start our discussion. And again, the same here, you can credit your resources at the bottom. Okay. When you're ready, press next. Here you can add more questions, or if you are ready to go, you can just press the save button. Okay. You can edit your Kahoot description here if you've decided you want to change it. And you can also edit the question, duplicate the question, or get rid of the question if you decided you didn't want it later. But we're going to go ahead and press save for this example. From here, you can edit still. You can preview it, play it, or share it. Okay. Since I'm ready, I'm going to push I'm done. You're going to be kicked back to the My Kahoot section where you can access your Kahoot. If you click on the magnifying glass, you can choose to preview your work. Okay, so we are here. Here's our magnifying glass. Remember to look for the 3 dots. Under the 3 dots, we can preview. And that way we can see what our students are going to see. Remember, you adjust your game options just like you would in the pre-made ones. So we can take a peek, see if we want to change anything. We're going to choose Classic. Just wait for just 1 second, and then it's going to give us our game pin. So over on the student device, we're going to add our game pin. Press Enter. And I will get the spin for my nickname. Agent Dolphin sounds good. Okay, go. And then I will show up on my teacher screen. And when my teacher is ready, press Start. So there's my question. And since we only put in 1, it is the final question. And I do have a social media account, so I'm going to go to the student device. Press the triangle. It's going to show me our results. So I can press next. And from this screen, I can choose to play again. I could play again in ghost mode, although for the opinion type survey questions, we're not really going to improve on our answers. Or we can save results. From here you can download your results, or you can actually save them to Drive. Download them so you can see them. And from here, it's interesting because the tabs along the bottom, they'll give you an overview of all of your Kahoot, a question summary, and it will give the name here. There's question 1, so it's kind of giving you a breakdown of that, and then the raw data form. So you could use this data as a talking point to begin your lessons, or even to begin a unit, or as a goal for improvement for studying for a test.